Hello everyone and welcome to WhiskyWars. Today we have an Irish war. We have the Yellowspot 12 year against the Redbreast 15 year. Now, why am I reviewing the Redbreast 15 instead of the Redbreast 12? You might be wondering. Well, I think for me the reason why is the Redbreast 12 is 40%, whereas both these whiskies today are bottled at 46%, and they're both the same price or a similar price, whereas the Redbreast 12 is a lot cheaper. So for me, I think this is a more fitting review. So let's get straight onto it. I'll start off with the Yellowspot. Just really fruity. Maybe not full of rich red fruits, like you might think, because the Yellowspot it's had a triple age maturation, ex-bourbon, Spanish sherry and Spanish Malaga casks. Whereas the Redbreast is, I think it's the classic, which is ex-bourbon and ex-sherry casks. And I think the sherry is Oloroso. Both these whiskies are non-chill filtered natural colour, I believe. And let's go on to nosing the Yellowspot. So straight away, you're getting a lot of sweetness, as you would expect from those casks. But it's also accompanying that sweetness is a lot of spices. You get some wood, but you also get baking spices, which I love in whiskies, and there's some cinnamon there and some nutmeg and clove. And that sweetness, it's not really rich red fruits. To me, it's more like a caramelized baked apple. Very honeyed. Maybe a little bit of butterscotch. Toffee. And there is fruit in there, but for me it's not red fruits. And not really berries. For me it's more a bit of orange, and maybe peach. It's not, I know orange is a citrus, but it's not citrusy like a lemon or a lime. It's not that sharp. There's sweetness to it, so I'd put it towards more of an orange or a peach. So really nice nose. Onto the Redbreast. Very different. I'm getting more oak, but it's less spicy. And I'm getting rich red fruits, sultanas and dates. And it's really, really buttery. Buttery shortbread with dried currants. It's really indulgent on the nose. Okay, tasting with the Yellowspot. Quite dry on the finish. Initially, a lot of spice. I'm getting spice, honey, and it's quite drying on that first sip. There's the peach. There's the nectarine coming in. It's quite strong in that peach note. Quite spicy. Some cinnamon carrying through on the taste, but that's nice. That is nice. The letdown for me is I just got a little bit of neutral spirit on the back end, and it's a little bit too wood spice for me, but not like an oak, more of a sandalwood. Okay, so the Redbreast initially, what I notice is that initial taste is nowhere near as spicy as the Yellowspot is, but it comes through at the end, and it's more oaky, more oak wood library, and far more buttery. This is way more of a dessert than the Yellowspot. The Yellowspot is more floral and light and friendly, and oranges and fruits like that. Whereas the Redbreast is more of that traditional pudding dessert, shortbread, butter. It's rich, it's indulgent, and you get more, for me, I get more of the sultanas and the raisins and the dates. But with the 15-year-old Redbreast, I'm also getting an exotic fruit, and for me, it's a mango or a passion fruit that comes through, and I love that. For me, the rich red fruits, I'm not really getting on either of these whiskies. This is more sultanas with a little bit of mango and passion fruit. Far more oily than the Yellowspot, and for me the finish is a lot longer as well. So it's a lovely whiskey. Certainly a lot more spicy on that Yellowspot, and it doesn't have the depth that the Redbreast is bringing. Overall, I really like the Yellowspot. I really do like it, but for me, the Redbreast is just, unfortunately, the Redbreast is just on a league above, in my opinion. I do believe the Yellowspot is the best of the three spots that I own, which is green, blue and yellow, and I really like it, but for me the Redbreast is the better whiskey. It's also 3 years older and the same price, so the Yellowspot is, well, in Ireland it's around €85. I think the 15's a little bit cheaper than that, but in the UK you can probably pick these up for around £70 in the UK, £75, and maybe even into the 60s, so that's your ballpark for the price. I think it's quite expensive for a 12-year-old whiskey, I must say, but it is really, really nice, the Yellowspot. But there's no comparison with the Redbreast 15 for me anyway. So if you enjoyed the review today, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and drop me your comments down below if you agreed with it, my decision today, or you preferred the Yellowspot, and tell me why, because other people can click the comments down below and read what you think of the whiskies as well. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next Whiskey War.